podcast, we will be discussing common murder mistakes.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. Today we're going to be talking about mistakes made by murderers that lead to their arrest.
As a general rule, people suck at killing people.
That's right, Jim. An overwhelming majority of murderers are positively horrible at murdering. They make the same mistakes over and over again, and they completely lose all common sense in the heat of the moment.
Now, before we start, I want to let everyone know that we by no means promote murder. This is just a deeper look at mistakes murderers make. Now let's start off with a common error murderers make, which is often staying around to watch as the cops swarm to the crime scene.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. Criminals often want to hold on to the rise they get from killing, and looming around the area after the murder is a common occurrence.
A truly stupid number of killers throw their murder victims into the trunk before driving to the disposal site. And every single time they hit a pothole, hair falls out, blood flies in weird directions, and skin cells rub all over the carpet. Try explaining that in court.
Never ever under any circumstances put a human being in your trunk, even if someone is very much alive and willingly volunteers to ride in the trunk, because there are too many people in the back seat. Immediately veto the idea and come up with another way.
Another common mistake is that they lie about knowing the victim.
Hit it on the head once again, Jim. When questioned by the police, they will often say that they did not know the person. The problem with this is when the police find out that you did know them and that you lied to them, makes you a prime suspect.
Fun fact. An overwhelming majority of wife murders are commonly committed by their husbands. So even if said husband is the sweetest, most gentle guy in the neighborhood, the police are always going to tear apart said guy's life and alibi in order to figure out whether he actually did it.
Last but not least, they often leave a great deal of DNA behind.
It's like every single killer feels the need to rub their hands all over their scalp and repeatedly scratch until all their hairs fall out and land directly on top of the murderer's body.
Prosecutors don't even really need to say anything in such cases. They just walk up to the jury with a big folder saying DNA evidence and drop the mic right in front of the jury like a microphone.
Let me tell you, I learned most of this information from a book I read called I Hunt Killers.
What's that, Jim?
It's about the son of a serial killer and how he has to help police track down another killer after his dad is caught.
How does he go about doing that?
Over the course of the book, our protagonist Jazz discovers the bodies of the victims and pieces together a puzzle using the points we talked about to track down the murderer and catch him in the act of killing.
What mistakes did this killer make?
It's a great question. The killer, being the impressionist, or Jim Fulton in this case, made many appearances and had many odd interactions with our protagonist Jazz, leading him to be the primary suspect. He even confronted Jazz, trying to get him to kill his own grandmother.
So it turns out hiding in plain sight is not the best idea, Jim.
You got that right.
Tell me, Jim, I'm sure all the viewers are curious on how you would rate this book.
I would rate this book 7 out of 11. Though I enjoyed the twist at the end, it was fairly easy to tell Jeff Fulton was the killer.
You don't say. Jim and I would like to thank everyone for taking time out of your busy golfing schedule to listen to our podcast tonight, and we'll see you on the next episode.
This has been the Golf Talk Radio Show, signing out.